first of all, I want to say if you're new here, welcome and thank you. If you're returning, thank you and welcome. Each and every one of you. I really appreciate each and every one of you, old and new. Um, what I'm doing now is, let me apologize for this shirt, you all. I know you all going to see this a lot until it gets really, really cold because it turned off cold here and I put all of my summer clothes away. And we've had some really warm days. So I went and I pulled out 2 short sleeve shirts. And so on these really warm days that we're having, I'm wearing one of those shirts, those short sleeve shirts. And when it cools off, I'll be wearing the colder weather shirts. I do apologize. They are clean. They get washed. But anyway, you'll be seeing them a lot until this weather gets cold. I'm not pulling out any more summer clothes. I'm here with part 2 of the makeup chest tutorial got interrupted. My daughter from Texas FaceTiming me, and she's already FaceTimed me this morning, so we might be able to get through this one. And so we're going to continue. Part 2 didn't amount to much, but anyway, we're going to continue with part 3, okay? And on part 2, well, I guess we're going to continue with part 2 because we were working on part 2, whatever. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let me set my timer. I've already into it by 2 minutes. Alexa, set me a 13-minute timer. And if you remember to strengthen the middle of the drawer with the sleeves here, we had cut 4 pieces of 110-pound cardstock at 4 7/8 by 8 1/16. And if you remember, I told you that I was doing it in 110-pound because everybody does not have chipboard. So I wanted to show you that you can't do it without chipboard, and it strengthens it. It's really good. You don't want to roughhouse them. You don't even want to roughhouse the chipboard ones. But anyway, 110 pound. Everything is done in 110 pound. The pull-out drawers, the sleeves, and the strengthening pieces. So I'm going to glue these 2 pieces together. That's 4 7/8 by 8 1/16. Get that glue off of there. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's get it lined up. You want it lined up because you don't want anything out of line with it. There we go. Take my old rag, clean up the glue off the edges, burnish it down, make sure it's gonna stick there. Now we're going to glue it onto our middle drawer. Remember, the middle one is the one that gets the strengthening of the top and the bottom because it's all going to connect together with the other drawers. So let's put our glue on here. up on here. You want to make sure everything is even. Okay. Now, we're going to put our bottom drawer on. And if you remember, I marked which ones I wanted on the bottom and which ones I wanted on the top, okay? So now I'm going to put my glue on this one, on my bottom. You want to make sure you've got them lined up where the drawer slides out the front. You don't want to do them backwards. See, there's my drawer that slides out the front. Here's my drawer that slides out the front. We don't want to do it backwards. And we're going to line that up just like so. There we go. Now we're going to take this drawer here out and we're going to burnish. Burnish as best as you can to get it to stick. Okay, now that's the bottom. Now we're going to do the top drawer. Put the glue on. Sorry, y'all, I don't know who that up and make sure it gets lined up. And now we're going to take this out and we're going to burnish as best you can. Okay, let's turn that upside down. I'm going to press on it. Going to be pressing on that one. So it's turned upside down. That gives me some strength there to press down on because I've already cut my top and my bottom piece, okay? And I cut 4 pieces. I want them to hang over 1/4 of an inch on the side and 1/4 of an inch on the front, not the back. If you know, when you buy furniture, this is all straight in the back. There's no overhang unless it's a table or a side table or something. But this is a chest. Excuse me. Okay, so I've cut 4 pieces at 5 1/8 by 8 1/2 because I want my 1/4 inch on sides and fronts. Okay, So we're going to glue two of those pieces together. And you want to make sure this is glued all the way around on the edge, because this is going to be your outside. Your outside is going to show on the edges. You want it to be, and you want it to be very, very lined up. Okay. I'm going to burnish that down real good. Okay, and then you all, I decide which edge I want to put to the front and which edge I want to put to the back. Okay, and I'm going to put this edge here to the back, just because I want to. They both look the same, but yep, this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to mark. Pencil. I need a pencil for this, not a pen. 1/4 inch in from the back. You're going to cover this mark, okay? It's 1/4 inch. You're just going to put it right like that. Same as this one. Okay, then you're going to put your glue on the bottom of this, and you want it all the way to the edge. And then we're going to line it up on here with that back edge and that 1/4 mark. It's going to help you line it up where it's the same on both sides. Alexa, cancel. Okay, there we go. It's lined up. Now we're going to take this bottom drawer out, and we're going to burnish. that's the bottom piece. I'm going to do the top and then I will move on to part 3. And this is the top. Good. Got it. Now for my 1/4" mark, which side do I want for the back? Side do I want for the front? This will be the back. Alright, now for the front. The top. Okay, I'm going to lay this down here like so, where I can see what I'm doing. And put it on here where I can see what I'm doing with these marks. Now I'm going to take this drawer right here out, turn it over, and burnish it. And I want this as my bottom. I'm going to be there. And there's the first part. We're going to do the sides and the back in part 4. Yeah, we'll call this 2 and 3. I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.